You have attacked our churches. You have set goons against us. You have made life unbearable for us. On top of that, every weekend when you are out there, except when you are at the mountain, you are abusing a community that made you president.
Okay, but back to perhaps the symbolism of this win. The others who are watering it down, I've mentioned one of the instances that has been mentioned. You've only won 1 parliamentary seat out of the 10 that were contested in by-elections. And Mbeere North through the Democratic Party. Perhaps, how would you build momentum from this one win to replicate it across the 10 counties? And equally, when you hear people saying that it was a battle between the defenders, Jubilee Party and the DCP, it had nothing to do with UDA. How do you respond to them?
Those are sour grapes. One, if it was a battle between Jubilee and DCP, what was the government doing in Ol Kalou with 16 billion shillings? What were they doing there? If what Aden Duale is saying, Aden Duale is just a noisemaker. It's a fellow who did not even give President William Ruto 7,000 votes. He is cabinet secretary, courtesy of the mountain people. He should not abuse the mountain people. When yesterday he was in Mandera, he said Kikuyus are hyenas, and we have asked people to go to NCIC and report him. Aden Duale is cabinet secretary, courtesy of the votes the mountain people gave to William Ruto. At every opportunity, he abuses the Kikuyu nation. Saying that it was a contest between Jubilee and DCP is thinking Kenyans are stupid. I mean, if UDA was not part of the process, why were they giving boats? Why were they bringing a train? Why were they giving a mattress to every household? Why were they giving gas cylinders? Why were they bribing people? Why did they bring goons to kill people? Why did they bring rogue police officers to kill people? Duale should respect the people of Kenya. Number 2, my friend, it is not one win we are celebrating. You are not getting it. It is a significance. 1, there are 6 issues in this election. Why we are celebrating and why we must continue celebrating. 1, the people of Ol Kalou, on behalf of the people of Kenya, have proven to the country that William Ruto's dirty money means nothing. That you can come with billions and bribe people to be elected. That is not possible. People of Kenya know now that the billions William Ruto has stolen cannot bribe the people of Kenya to vote for him. That's why we are celebrating, because money is bad. And people are fearful that this man has stolen too much. He can use it to bribe pure people to give him back the presidency. The fact that the people of Ol Kalou have been bribed with 1.2 billion shillings and they have refused to vote for his candidate is a confirmation that his dirty money means nothing in this country. Number 2, why we are celebrating is that William Ruto can no longer deceive the people of Kenya. He has been unmasked. He came with the Bible and deceived Christians, pretending to be holy, pretending he is very prayerful, pretending he is saved. Nobody saw through him. He came with the bottom-up economic transformation agenda.
Okay.
It was a lie.
You mentioned that, yes.
This deception, the deception in Ol Kalou was bring a trade, bring boats, bring transformers, bring roads, and cheat the people that you are working for them. The people asked, why are you not doing it in the neighboring Kipipiri constituency? Why are you not doing it in Kinangop? Why are you not doing it in Oljororok? The people saw through deception. Okay. So one of the greatest issue we are celebrating is that the people of Kenya now have the capacity to see through William Ruto and how deceptive he is. So that we are celebrating.
Allow me to cut you short, because at the end of the day, I have to bring in what happened in Mbeere North.
No, allow me, because you have asked the significance why we are celebrating. Yes. Just allow me to give you why. Okay. It's not just a win, it's a win for the country. Number 3, people have been fearing that William Ruto can steal an election. And Kenyans have been asking us, you people, one-term people, will vote for you. What will you do to stop William Ruto from stealing the election? Kenyans have been very scared. In Ol Kalou, the people of Ol Kalou have shown that you cannot steal an election. The people were there, defended the election to the end. They tried to bring in stuffed ballot papers through police. They were stopped by the people. They tried to bring people pretending to be illiterate so that they can mark for them. The people said no. So it's a great victory that Kenyans will go and vote and protect the vote. That is a great victory. That is one of the things that we are really celebrating, you know?
Yeah.
And it's important. Number 3, we are celebrating that Kenyans cannot be intimidated by goons and police. There were 2,000 police officers, 4 platoons of the General Service Unit, 4 platoons of the Anti-Stock Theft Unit, 4 water cannons, hooded police goons with the AK-47 assault rifle and M16 automatic rifle, intimidating the people of Ol Kalou to stop voting, and the people said no. They stayed in the polling station. They were searching police vehicles. They stopped the police from entering polling stations to steal the election, to interfere with the counting. They barricaded polling stations with rocks and logs and actually stopped the police and government from stealing an election. That is why we are in a celebratory mood, and this celebration must go on because Kenyans were fearful. Today, Kenyans are calling me from all over. Can we come to Ol Kalou and benchmark on how to protect the vote? Voting is not enough. That's what Kenyans are saying. We have known from Ol Kalou that voting is not enough. And then now you can ask, I'll tell you now about Bere. You can ask me about Bere now. I have the answer for you after what I've explained to you. So we are not, William Ruto should know, we are not celebrating one win. We are celebrating the realization that you cannot steal an election in this country. We are celebrating the realization that police cannot intimidate voters. We are celebrating a realization that Ruto's dirty money means nothing in this country. We are celebrating the realization that he cannot deceive people. A photograph of the ballot because of the secrecy, the sanctity of the ballot. That was honored.
Okay.
Number 4, in Mbere, police and goons attacked polling Very practical program. All those police goons you saw there, commando style, shooting like in a movie.
We'll get to that in a few. Yes.
Yeah, they had come actually to steer this election. The sheer will of the Kenyan voter, I am so amazed. And that's why I'm in celebration. The resilience of the Kenyan voter, the sheer bravado to protect their democratic right is something we must celebrate for a very long time.
And I hope this was done within the law, because once you vote, you're supposed to be outside the polling station, 400 meters away, if I'm not wrong.
It was done outside the polling station.
No police was manhandled.
Nobody was, all the policemen who are inside the polling station were very nice, very professional. The IBC officials, the POs, the deputy POs, the clerks, perfect. The returning officer, perfect. Our issue is the commissioners.
Let's talk about this IBC then, because many said that it would be a litmus test for the commission in how they'll be conducting this Ol Kalou by-election. Yet we saw Kenyans come out to protect the vote, perhaps due to that deficit of trust. So as we inch closer to the 2027 general election, are we dealing with a neutral arbiter from where you sit? Can they deliver free, fair and credible election?
They cannot deliver free and fair election. Kenyans will have to come in. The IBC failed to protect the voters. As we speak, 2 people were killed in Ol Kalou by rogue police officers. Gachagua Mukora from Huhoine, Rurie Ward. James Muigai Mwathi from Mobi polling station in Kaibaga Ward. And I want to take this opportunity to send my deepest condolences to the families and friends. I'll be going tomorrow to Ol Kalou to bury these 2. And I have directed that the responsibility of burying these 2 goes to the community. They'll be buried by the community. I have said the families should not put a shilling or anything. They died in defense of the dignity of the community, and therefore they will be buried by the community. IBC, up to today, has not condemned these 2 deaths. Up to today, the voter suppression that was done by rogue police officers sent by MURKOMEN to Ol Kalou, IBC has not condemned. There was violence for 6 hours, even against the uniformed police officers, by these rogue police officers. Up to now, IBC has not condemned it. There was wanton bribery for 2 months. IBC never condemned this bribery, never took action against cabinet ministers and PSS who are bribing people. It is clear the IB commissioners are on the side of William Ruto. But the beauty of it is that the election officials at the grassroots were very professional. Okay? They conducted a very free and fair exercise. It's only that there was voter suppression. Many people from Ol Kalou, over 20,000, were denied the right to vote because of violence, not by goons, not by the people of Ol Kalou, by police who are armed and hooded. The IBC did not protect the election because it's their job to make sure they have made sufficient security arrangements. They looked the other way around as police, rogue police officers from Sierra Squad and others terrorized the people of Ol Kalou, attacked polling stations, tear-gassed the county commissioner of Nyandarua, tear-gassed police officers who are in uniform, and made hell. In fact, had the people of Ol Kalou not be the 2 true descendants and remnants of Mau Mau, this election would have been stolen. I can tell you, I can tell you that the only way